Welcome back to my channel. God bless each and every single one of you. I'm back with a quick little update on a couple of things that I got. This is going to be a very quick video. I just wanted to add a couple of things in, and also expecting something, a big package that's going to be coming in on Monday, but that'll be a later video. So without further ado, it's nothing major, but I picked up this what they call a V-Linker USB, and basically what this is for is just to connect for ForScan. So I use this, and then on my laptop I got the software for ForScan to be able to connect to Ford Power Strokes. I think it's basically for all Fords, but I'm using this. I got this specifically to be able to connect to this Ford Super Duty that I'm working on right now, which is 7.3, that has a couple of issues. It's got some injector issues as well as a couple of other things. So I needed some way to connect to it, because what I ended up finding was that I connected with my X-Tool D8, and it was not picking up the PCI or the PCM power control module or powertrain control module. It wasn't picking it up, and so I couldn't really do much investigating as to what was setting off the check engine light. I did find some other issues with that vehicle, and I'll probably tag you guys along. I'll bring you guys aboard whenever I get with it, or you start working on it again, which will probably be later on this week. But for now, I did pick this up, and this actually did connect to it with the ForScan software. I was able to retrieve the codes and look at the codes, and that's kind of what I'm going through right now. I'm going to be going through some research on the codes, what causes, possible causes, and so forth, so I could start to try to diagnose this vehicle. But yeah, so this is what I picked up. I also got the software ForScan for the laptop, and I do not know if you can actually see it behind me right here. I'm not too sure if you can see it or not, but I will bring you guys along so that way you guys can check this out. Actually, you know what, I could probably do this. It is a little bit heavy. I picked up a very heavy duty creeper from Icon, from Harbor Freight. It was a little bit pricey for what it is. Actually, you know what, I wouldn't actually say it's pricey, man. I mean, the price is pretty good for as heavy duty it is. It feels to be very well built. It is very heavy. I did try it. So on my pavement, I do have a lot of little grit and a lot of little stones and pebbles and stuff like that, and this one just rolls right over everything, so it's really smooth. I actually do enjoy it. There is a downside to the Icon, or this particular Icon creeper, and that is that it actually puts you at a much higher level. Whenever you lay on it and you're creeping or going through the bottom with that creeper, you're actually at a higher level, so you have to actually pick up the vehicles higher. If you're working on them on the ground, you're not able just to slide under them. I did try this on that F350, and when I was going through it, I was like really much up against the frame of it, so I had to pick up the truck a little bit just so I could slide under there. So it does have its pros and cons. Very heavy, very well built from what I could see. The casters are pretty good, so I'm excited to be able to use that. And yeah, man, that's gonna be the. Actually, you know what, I do have another thing that I was gonna show you guys. I think I had put it up on one of the posts for YouTube that I had forgot to actually add on a particular item the last time that I did one of these. And so I'm gonna put you guys on pause, and we'll walk outside and just take a quick little video shoot of it, and I'll probably just explain something that happened on that time. So so here it is. This is the other item. I think I had made a quick mention of this. This is the Daytona Super Duty 3-ton. And that's the part number right there, and as you can see, it's already dirty because I have been using this. It actually works very good. It's actually very heavy as well. The casters look to seem to be like pretty well built. And yeah, man, so this is what I'm working on. You can see right over there is that Ford that I was talking about, the 7.3 that I'm working on, that I got the scanner for, the ForScan with that other component, or the USB connector. So we're going to be working on that one later on, probably this coming week. But yeah, so yeah, man, this is the jack. So the quick little story on this is that I had gone to Harbor Freight. Actually, you know what? I'm put you guys on pause real quick. All right, we're back. I just decided to come over here to the forest so I could be able to speak and we don't hear a lot of traffic from the outside. So yeah, funny or quick story on that jack that I got, the Daytona jack. We had gone to this was like maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. I think it's about 3 weeks ago. We had gone to Harbor Freight specifically to go pick up that jack. I needed a really good jack, and I had a little Craftsman, an old Craftsman, which does good. It still works. It wasn't as practical. And so we went to Harbor Freight, me and my wife, and we were looking at the jacks, and I was indecisive whether getting that one or the one that's a little bit less tier, little bit lower of a tier of a jack. And so my wife just decided, like, let's get this one. And so when you go over there to the place where they had the display, they had those jacks, and then they had the comparison of the Daytona jack in comparison to the Snap-on jack. And under the Snap-on jack, it said, compared to, and it had like the Snap-on jack at 1,000 plus, and then the Daytona jack, it was at 289. And so my wife's like, look, man, they're at 289. And then we were looking for them, and when we actually found the spot where they were at, they had a sticker on there that said 319. And so one of the guys that was working there passed by, and I asked him, I go, hey, man, these jacks right here, I go, they're 289, correct? And he's like, yeah, they're 289. Like, all right, because I'm going to take one. He's like, okay. So I grabbed it, and I took it, and I went to go pay for it. And lo and behold, at the whatchamacallit, at the cash register, they charged me the 319. And I told the gentleman, I was, look, I go, they're 289. I go, my wife had even told me, like, take a picture just in case they tell you something. So, and she was right. So I took a picture, and then while I was there, like, look, I go, showed him the picture. I go, it's right here. It says 289. He's like, oh, okay. Let me talk to somebody. So he went and called the manager and told him, like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him to 289 because that's what it's labeled at, advertised as. And the manager's like, no, let me go check. So I go over there with them, and it was fun. And the reason it's funny is because he went right to where the display is at with the big sign that said 289. But he points to the small little sticker on the top, and he goes, look, they're 319. And I point out to the bottom of the big sticker, and I go, look, it's marked 289. So he kind of grumbled, and he grabbed that they had like a little slot where you could like stick it like with a piece of paper in there. So he pulled out that piece of paper. Right behind that piece of paper was another piece of paper that also said 289. And he grabbed that one too, and just kind of took off. And it was funny because even at the end, they put like the reason for why they dropped the price on it. You got to put a reason in there. They put customer satisfaction. And I thought that was funny, and I told my wife, I go, well, if they really wanted me to be satisfied, they just would have given it to me for free, right? But I'm just kidding, of course. But you know what I'm saying? It was just a funny story, the way everything happened. But and then right after that, I've gone to the same Harbor Freight, and now their jacks are now labeled at $319. So I think I got it at a decent deal, at a good deal, especially with everything going on right now. Prices are going up and down, and actually going up more than down. But for 289, it's really a really good jack. Like I said, I've already used it multiple times, like 3-4 times already. You can see it, it's already getting dirty and stuff like that. So I use it to install a transmission on a Tahoe. Yeah, I've done a couple of different things with it, but it's working so good. So yeah, man, that's my little rant for Harbor Freight, and also my tool update, man. I hope you guys have a very blessed day. May God bless each and every single one of y'all, man, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ.